little part. I just got to give myself a little bit of space. Don't need that anymore. So now I've brought the ship back onto the bench. It's a little bit tight on space. A little bit, not too bad. Right, I haven't put a new blade in my knife yet. I shall do that in a few minutes. So the next thing I'm going to want is these parts here, 205, 206 and 207, all the lefts, and leave the rights on the sheet for the time being. So the usual problem is trying to find where's the little guys, I went ahead and mounted them after I painted them. This one got a slight curve to it, so that was easy to put in. The other two are fairly straight, kind of hard to see them, isn't it? I'm sure you'll see them once it gets some dead eyes and things in them. There may be just a fraction out on this one, but if you look at the big gaps in the dead eyes, it lines up with where the cannons are, so I'm not too displeased with that. The same here, big gap cannon, big gap cannon. So, okay, I shall get the bits out for the other side and we'll turn the ship around. We'll get that set first. Okay guys, I just carried on and did the starboard side. Marked up the same way. Found that I'd put the back mount too far back, so I had to take it off and move it forward again. It's now in the right place, not a big problem. Just some very delicate cutting with the knife to get it into position. Managed to do it without breaking anything. There we are. The next bit is quite a feat of engineering because it's the bowsprit. I'm going to try and do as much of it as I can off the ship. I'll show you what I mean when I come to it. Right now I'm going to have a break. I'll be back for you in a few seconds. Okay guys, I'll try to show you what I'm going to do here. First of all, I have to put my hands on my little ruler. Got a big one, which is just as good. I thought the little one was floating about on the desk here. Just get a nice little step going here and it will help. So this started life as a 12mm dowel, I'm going to take this bit down to 8mm. You will notice, I hope, that I'm cutting away from my hands. Greg, take note. Right guys, I looked at these and I looked at them and I looked at them and I eventually worked out that you stick them together with the front with the black line at the bottom and the back with the black line at the top. The middle one goes in the middle, and if you look, the three holes all line up in the right sequence. Now they show it all stuck together, and then you make the angles, which are going to be fun. Just looking at, oh yeah, this way, and then you take this little notch out. Now I'm inclined to take that little notch out before I start, because if I stick it to there, that makes it all the harder to take out, doesn't it? See what will come out. That's my next job, so I shall carry on with that, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, see you in a few seconds. Need the progress report to come up now. Okay, I've got this piece sanded and shaped. You can see it fits on there quite nicely. I had to make this a little bit deeper so that it comes to the front, but there you go, that's how it fits. I notched this out before I sanded this. Basically cut up with my little saw up to the black line, and it just popped out. So there it is there. There's the little piece. Came out a lot easier than I thought. Now I've got to do some bits to go around about it, paint it, and then we'll cut to length and what have you. Okay, see you in a few seconds. For the benefit of one of my regular viewers who suggested that I should get a well, I call it a tenon saw, and that's exactly what it is. The problem with this is it's so big. So basically, you get a nice clean saw cut. Slightly, I cut it slightly on the larger size, but yeah, that's my tenon saw. I love the way it stores. This goes around. He says, push it in, it's held in place, it holds the saw in place, and you can hang it up, just like that. Okay guys. Alright guys, I'm going to try and film this. I don't know how successful I'm going to be at drilling this. I have to drill through there and through there, and the same on the other side. It's a 1mm drill and it's a 2mm piece of wood. So first we have to go in straight. Be exceedingly careful with this. Now these little drills are very, very sharp, and they will go through wood like a knife through butter. So you can't apply too much pressure. It's a test of your engineering skill. Now that has come out not quite in the line that I want it, see that? So what I shall do is just that's the line I want, right there. Now you're not going to see that when I come to put the wire in. Now I've got to do the same down here. Guys, if you're doing this, be exceedingly careful, because any undue pressure on this piece of wood and it's going to break. There we go. It's pretty close to being dead centre where it needs to be. I use my fingers a lot to do the guiding, and my eyes obviously. Hardest part is getting the hole started with the angle. That's pretty good. There are tiny little indents on the wood which kind of give you a guideline as to where you're going. Still, so you have to be careful that you don't catch this side while you're doing the other side. If you can judge the right angle, you can judge these. There we go. Now it's not too bad for centre. Now, I'm going to put some brass rod through there and mark it off. See you in a second. There we are, guys. 2 bits of brass rod put through the I don't know what that is. It's a piece that goes on the bow. I will promise I will find out what all these terms are. Now, little smidge of glue just on each. I do it on the inside. Now I'm going to stand that up so it's not stuck to my bench. Like that. Bit that set, trim that off, and then this can be stuck to that and it'll be painted. Hopefully I haven't obliterated that with my hands. I've only got one camera running at the moment. If you eagle eyes, the other camera is just up there. It's a very wide angle camera, so when I do the editing I'll zoom in with that one to see what, hopefully I haven't obliterated everything with my hands. So okay, it doesn't take long to set, but I'm going to give it a little bit longer. This is going to be glued in there. Excellent. And then the whole thing will be painted. The bowsprit is coming together. I need something about 4mm just to support that. What have I got as 4mm? This is 5. I could use the offcut for that. Yeah, pretty good. could stick that together. No. There we are, with that set, and I'll come back to it in a few seconds. I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee as well. See you in a second. This is the end that I just cut. Just not exactly rounded it off, but you're not going to see this end. But it is square. I'll be going in there like that. So the next job is to paint all this lot. I've got a few more bits to find which have to be done at the same time, so let me see what it shows me here. So yeah, 2 pieces of 264B and a piece of WS6. When this is put together, and you'll see it goes together, you see why I put a mark on it. This one goes in here, goes down, I don't know, 70 centimetres, 7 centimetres. I'm getting something like that. There's a piece of wood goes between the two. Now I've just got to make that piece of wood, which is the WS6. It's very easy, it's just a piece of planking and then you groove it top and bottom, so you round it off. And then there's 2 bits which will be put on the side here. They have to be painted up as well. So I shall dig them out. I'll come back to you when I've got the painting done. Right guys, I'll try it with different cameras. So now what I want, and of course everything is behind the camera now. Everything I need is right here. I need 6 rings of the long stock ones. Yeah. That's these ones. Now my luck is I'll get 6 out and 6 of them will go flying across the floor. Something like that. We'll see what we can do. So 4 for the 4 for the, what do you call it? Oh no, that's rings. I don't want rings. I've got the wrong bag out. These are for something else. Yeah, the ones I want are in the next. I must have put them in the wrong one sometime when I put them out. Okay, this thing that I couldn't remember the name of, the Bowsprit. I hope that's not a sign of some old age disease coming in. I can't remember the names of things. I've been quite forgetful for a while. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So, turn this over. I've already made some holes in here. I've got some rubbing out to do later. Now, got 2 cameras going, so, and my magnifier, which of course makes a racket. So let's get a little piece of wood that we can use for putting glue on. Got plenty of pieces. Drop the glue on here. Good blob of glue. Right guys, let's see what we can do here. That's one sprung away straight away. I can't see where it went off the top of my head. Oh, there it is. Still on the piece of wood. Right, got a bit of grip of it this time. And that's going to go in there. And I think it's going to line up front to back. Yeah. I need to scroll down through my notes to see which angle the other 2 go at. I'll put them in now, although they don't get used till about 10 pages or so further down. I'll put the hooks in now. The rings in now. And hopefully Means I don't have to. Yeah, they're kind of front to back as well, so kind of. Trying to find the hole that I made. I need to just redo these holes again because, well, I can't see them. I hope you're able to follow this, guys. It's not the easiest of things to. I don't know if you saw, but one of the rings just went flying. Kind of hope they've given you spares. I'm pretty sure I'll find out. These are a lot easier to find than those other ones that were, you know, the little ones that we use on the cannons. There we are. A few marks to, I'll just paint over those. Now the other two rings, believe it or not, go on the ship. I haven't made the holes for them yet, and they've got them. And see if I can find the right place. Here. So, move this back, make some space. That should give you a good view. So they've got it slightly forward of this, and just about there. Need 10 hands, need 2 to hold the tools and 1 to hold the ship. Now they've got it horizontal, so now I've got to somehow turn the ship around, do the same on the other side, so I'll come back to you in a few minutes. I'm just going to put this roughly in a position it's going to go. I'm not going to glue it in yet because I want to touch up the parts on it. The thing is to get hold of a bit where you know it's not going to affect anything. Well, that seems to be it there, the iron line. If that's it in, then can you see that, guys? And I have to look down from the front to make sure it's vertical. Just like that. That's where it's going to go. I have to make sure it can't go in there. That's it as far as it will go. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny little pencil mark. You won't see that. Okay, I'm going to touch up the yellow paint on here where I've managed to mark it, and then we'll see about gluing this in position. I should be using aliphatic glue, I won't be using cyano for this job. Okay, right guys, I thought you'd like to see, it's not stuck in yet, it's just positioned in there. Look down from the front, it seems to be uniform again, and yeah, just hope I've got everything that should be on the top is on top and everything should be on the side is on the side. It's lined up perfectly. Okay, if you like what I'm doing, feel free to subscribe, like, share the video with your friends. Don't forget to like, that's the most important part apparently. I keep moving my camera out of the way. Yeah, as I've said earlier, there won't be any video on Monday because I shall be in London. We're all signed up, ready to go. So the next video you see will be next Thursday night. And this will be fastened in and there'll be a little bit more work on. Okay, see you then.